and gentlemen, welcome back. Creatus and Jared are joining me.
Hello.
Hello. If you remember right, here he is, accept. In the last episode, we traded in our case harvester and bought this beautiful harvester, along with a header trailer that's a little too small. Mater ran around the map and cut down a whole bunch of trees. I found out a couple things. First of all, the Sampo Rosenloo woodcutter, that's kind of like the mini Scorpion King, is a piece of crap. This guy right here, the HR46X, only can cut small trees. So
that must go with that.
The gents.
Let me find it here.
The BA 725D $64,000 chipper.
Yeah,
It's for small branches. Yep.
Little tiny things. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Don't even think of putting a small tree in there. Logs get jammed up.
Yeah, half-grown trees at best for the Sampo Rosenloo. So that was a little disappointing.
Or if they forgot, or if it was intentional. But the Bobcat,
Yes.
if you get the tree cutting attachment where it just grabs onto the tree and then cuts it,
Okay.
will pick up anything.
Oh, that's funny.
I went to one of those like ridiculously tall trees that are on the map
Right.
and grabbed onto it, and then like it started to wobble, and I had to, fiddle with the angle a little bit just to get it centered over the Bobcat, and I'm like, I can pick this thing up. Like, this Bobcat should just explode under this load.
Yeah. No, you can pick some pretty big logs up. Yes, Seth. What?
Violet's sleeping.
Yeah. Tomorrow night. Ryan kicked her out. Sorry. All right. Well, I'm in the middle of recording now. I'm not dealing with it. Go to bed. It's like almost midnight now. Go to bed. So you can see here, Kyle. Have a look at the new harvester. Isn't it beautiful?
It's still red though.
It's still red. What were you hoping? What color were you hoping for?
Oh, I know.
Purple.
Purple.
Purple. I'm stuck.
That's a Massey, though.
Yeah, it was a good. I felt it was a good price for the amount of like the size of the header and stuff like that. It's going to be decent for our fields, and it's definitely. It still has an $860 a day maintenance fee, but it's just what it is.
Better than 3,000, I guess.
Right, exactly. So, what else do we have going on here? We got the pickup trucks. I do have two projects that need to get done, and then we can start speeding up time. Mater did cut a whole bunch of logs down. If you go down, if you tab until you find the semi truck, I think I had it almost loaded.
You beat me there.
It's ready to be. What do you call that? Where you strap the logs down, and then the case tractor is going to go to the shop to get traded in. That one's got 50 plus hours on it, and it's not worth anything. And I'm just going to trade it in at this point. We'll keep the front loader arms, but I'm going to get a Valtra. So if one of you wants to run that case down, and then I'll meet you guys at the shop.
We are so far on that, like it's almost done.
Wait, what happened?
Well, no, there's some more logs laying around. I saw.
Are there? I thought yeah.
Yeah, there probably are. John was going crazy. I'm going to bring the pickup down too, because we'll. Oh my gosh, these kids! I laid them down. They were all in bed. Everybody was asleep, and now they're back out.
I thought Seth that he had this all cleaned up.
Nope,
Oh,
they're
well.
everywhere.
Well, I see one long one. I don't know if that's short.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm going to hop down there with the pickup truck. We can use this to. You guys can load the stuff into the back of the pickup truck. That's like the pieces parts.
Mute.
All right, let's see.
I did discover that the wide tires do matter for things like logging.
Okay.
When you pick up like big awkward logs, it gives your tractor a much wider stance.
Oh, that's cool.
So they actually work.
Yeah,
Impressed.
they actually matter.
I'll be coming around the mountain when I come.
Do not get that little goofy-looking loader thing that's in the front loader section.
Oh, yeah. Why?
That thing, it's a disaster.
Yeah, but doesn't it work for if you had it like just left it at the shop?
Which loaders?
Like
The wheel loaders?
Like it looks like a pallet loader to me. Like that's all you really would use it for is loading pallets.
It has a hard time with that.
Really?
Like, it doesn't have a hard time picking it up. It has a hard time staying on all fours.
Okay. Yeah, some of these things I noticed that that really nice trailer, the lowboy that has the detachable, like splits in half.
Yeah.
Oops. That thing has an issue where if you when you're driving, the wheels go forward, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards. Like they don't stay going the same direction. It's really weird looking.
Huh.
So they don't actually turn; they just kind of pivot back and forth. And then it also had an issue. Oops. I had to reset it to the shop, and when it got there, you have to do it in two parts because it's a two-piece unit. And I could not. It took me like half an hour to get the front part connected back to the back part, because then it was floppy. Like when I connected it to my truck, it was all floppy instead of being stiff like it normally is. Well, it sounds horrible.
About from which?
It's the lowboy, the one where it splits in half so you can load big trucks onto it.
Oh yeah, the gold offer.
Yeah, yes. And so it was flopping around, and I'm trying to get it to hook up to the other end of the trailer, and it wouldn't hook because I couldn't get on there straight. And it was a pain. But I did get it eventually. So I rented it, and I was trying to return it, and it was a disaster. Oh yeah, there's little logs all over the place here.
Incoming.
We just throw them down the hill.
Wait, where is it? Oh.
The other piece of it go. Here it is.
Oh, I almost got Arthur.
Where am I?
Let's see.
Where are
it's
you?
a stump. Okay, that's
Oh.
the log.
Okay, you guys are tough. Whoa. Wow, that went really slow.
You know, we could just cut this tree down here and chop it in logs, toss them at Arthur.
Great.
If
Kill
they
the
ever
host.
come up with like a dump bed trailer, it would be perfect to just tear a tree apart into little chunks and throw it in there.
I bet you could use the skip trailer for the IT runner. But you thinking like for the pickup truck, like to attach to
Yeah.
to attach to the pickup truck. Yeah, that's a good idea. I was thinking about that too. I was like, man, it'd be nice to have like a wooden cart trailer. Someone will release a mod of it, and then it'll be all crappy looking, and we'll wish there was a better one. Unfortunately, where did the case go? There's a
Yeah,
it's
it's
up
up the
top.
top of the hill there.
Oh, okay.
There's another log chunk around here somewhere. And here it is in the grass.
Here's one. Oh, that's a stump.
I was thinking we ought to get rid of that New Holland instead of the case.
Yeah, we could. Let me look at the vehicle sheet here.
Get something with just a little more horsepower than the case.
Well, I'm looking at what I want to do is get one of those Valtras. Reason being is because they have the reversible seat, and so when we get our mower set up,
kind of neat.
yeah, we can run the mowers. We can do those 3 mowers tied together and run it backwards, which is how you're supposed to use. That's why they give you that. And it's not that expensive. We have enough for it now. After we sell these logs, we'll have plenty. Yeah, we could do that. Let's see. The case that we're driving right now, the one that's got the front loader on there right now, it's only worth $10,000. It's costing us $1,000 a day, and the other case is costing us $860 a day. That New Holland is costing us $649 a day, so that one's the lowest daily cost. It's also worth the second highest though. That one's worth $14,000. So I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I guess in the end it is your farm, so your call. But
I like having the cases because they're bigger. You know,
and that's why I was saying if we get rid of the New Holland and move up horsepower, we can kind of do that little hopscotch thing with the tractors.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that.
Keep giving up the weaker one.
It's not that much money. I mean, my truckload right here will pay for the New Holland for the day. Your truckload will pay for like 2 or 3 days worth of New Holland, or case. Are we headed to?
Am I taking these to the sawmill there?
Yeah. Did you lock them in though? Oh yeah, you did.
I
see
did.
Yeah, you're just gonna take the tracks. Toot toot.
It is the shortest way to the sawmill. Oh, good, and the train's not blocking my way here either.
It will be. It's up ahead.
Where is it? Is it on the bridge?
It's around the corner. I think it's past the bridge.
Good.
There's one at the station. I think you passed it already.
Yep.
Oops, I did too. I went right past it. And it's after the bridge. I think it's parked. Where are you? Okay, there you are.
I'm stuck.
Oh,
I'm stuck.
Oh,
How am I stuck?
The back of your trailer is hooking onto the bridge. That's a very.
There's nothing here to get stuck.
I think you're hooking the back of the bridge with the trailer. It didn't turn. You have to turn a little wider.
There's nothing to get stuck here.
I've been running into some
There we go.
I've been running into some stuff like that where it's like kind of sticky places. When I was doing the logging, I couldn't go forward or something, and I'm stuck.
I think that might be.
Oh sure, dump my CD disc of log. Hang on,
I can't stop on a dime here.
the one little piece here. That poor pickup truck. It gets so abused.
So, is there any real use for this train? Like, I haven't really found a use for it.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, you can use the silos to store stuff. So each silo has
okay.
500,000 storage in it, right? Or maybe the whole system does, but whatever. You can store 500,000 of each type of grain in it. And then if you're doing, let's say, a field like on the other side of the map, you can just dump it into the train or into the nearest station, rather than having to take the truck all the way across the map.
Yeah, but
And then you can run like.
Really, not that many stations.
I know.
Well, it's a consolidation of resources.
Right. You're putting everything,
Use-
like, if you dump like 10 truckloads in and then just have to take one train over and then unload it right by where you're selling it, it saves you some time.
Yeah,
I would go up here by the crane and use the crane to unload that.
Why? I can just dump it in the pond.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Dump it in. Take your straps off, though.
Nope, don't need to.
No need. Not necessary. Look at all that money. Look at that. $10,000. That's not too bad.
And look at that, I've got floating straps.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that.
Are they floating still? No, they show on mine.
Oh, okay.
They show
I
right
just
on.
turned them off.
Oh, that's cool. You can turn them all off at once.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, so let's go to the shop. I feel like we're in an episode of Disney's Cars.
Oh, whoa. What's going on?
Come on, Kyle. Let's go to the shop. Wait, where are you going?
Oops, wrong way. Honk your horn at me, and I'll try to get my tractor to flip over onto its back.
That requires me to hold down like 5 different buttons.
Hey, I just realized we're a multiplayer and there's traffic.
Yes. Oh, yeah. They fixed that. But you still can't crash the traffic around. That's the only disappointing thing.
That was like the best part of FS13.
I know. Plowing people.
Jam a set of forks underneath the car and pick it up and put it on top of the barn.
Why did they get rid of that? They still have it in the mobile version. You can still do it in the mobile version. I'm like, why can't we do this anymore?
I don't know.
So, as with the other...
Oh,
farm
wait.
sims,
Wait, we want to sell the New Holland. I'm sorry. I'm making you bring the case down. The case actually needs to go back to the farm. I'm sorry. What are you going to say, Jared?
in this Goldcrest Valley, you can find gold nuggets. So instead of finding coins, like you could in that other map, you find gold nuggets.
Okay.
And I've found one so far. There's apparently 100 of them.
Yeah, people have been finding them in different spots. If you read my...
I did find where we're supposed to sell the eggs.
Yeah, I saw that too. I found it too. Yeah, like it's over here.
There's a couple places actually. There's a spot behind the bakery.
Ah.
And there's a spot just north of the shop here. So am I going back to the farm with this?
Yes, the truck and that can go back to the farm. And then if you want to bring the New Holland down,
Sure.
we'll say goodbye to the New Holland. Leave the weights and stuff though.
I tell you, the traffic here has no respect for the signage and traffic laws.
Yeah, they just pull right out.
They will pull out in front of you, go right through stop signs. I wish I could be a police car and start writing them tickets.
So the Valtra is 119,000.
What's the horsepower though?
You can get it. I can do for 129,000. I can up it to 165 horsepower. It starts out at 145. The second upgrade's an additional $10,000, making it $139,000, and that is a 185 horsepower tractor. Which that's not bad for a 185 horsepower tractor.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that might be the route.
I would say we'd want to get as much horsepower as we can out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Just put the money into it. I do want to get the front loader attacher for it. And I'm going to do, let's see, we could do narrow or wide tires.
That one doesn't have twins? I thought it had twins.
It's got standard, narrow, and wide.
Let's...
Probably just standard, huh?
We could go wide. That would make sense on...
What are we using it for again?
As far as RP goes, wide would make sense for cutting grass.
Yeah. Okay, so wide tires. And I think I'm going to, since my arms are red... Let's see. I might just need to buy a second set of arms for this one, because that way we can do, if we're doing logging and stuff, we can team up and have two tractors doing it. So I think I'm just going to leave it. I love blue. That's my favorite color.
Well, I like the color they paint that Valtra. It's really pretty.
Yeah, it's a great blue. So I'm going to buy this like this, and I'm going to get a set of arms for it and a logging fork.
Whoa! Well, we have a set of logging forks. You should get a bucket.
We don't have a bucket?
No, but we don't have anything to bucket yet.
Is this... do any of these have a jump seat in them?
No.
Some of them do. I want to see if you...
Which blue is the Valtra blue? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Probably 2, huh? I'm just going to go with black. Let's go stock. Buy. Are you sure? Because I think what I'm saying is that way we can both log. That's why I want to get two sets of logging forks.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So that we can tandem it, because that would go a lot faster if we're loading the trailer together. I can get a bucket too. I mean, that's not a big deal. The buckets are $800. Cleaning up messes. Okay, there we go.
We got high beams on this.
Wow, this is a nice tractor. Sweet. Look at that.
Oh! Lag puts me in the field.
Oh, you lagged?
I've been getting little bits and pieces. I went to turn smoothly onto the road, merge with traffic, and all of a sudden I'm in the field.
Really? That's the first report of lag we've had.
I don't have turn signals on this pickup.
Oh, weird.
Oh, I got brake lights.
Kyle, are you coming back with that New Holland?
Yeah, I left them in my dust.
Oh, you got the pickup, okay. Interesting how the sunroof is in the back of the tractor instead of the front. Like, you don't need to see out, but maybe... Do you know, does this thing have a backhoe attachment, like in real life? Wow, it's nice. This is nice.
Kyle,
you there, buddy?
he was driving down the road.
Somehow I got muted.
Oh.
Okay. So I don't know if it has a backhoe attachment. I mean,
in real life.
With that type of tractor, I assume it wouldn't be hard to put one on.
Let's see. What's the...
Those are the wide tires?
Yes. Whoa.
Yeah. Nice. Uh-huh.
Let's see. I'm going to...
Okay, now you have a jump seat.
So left control B. Oh, look at that. The seat spins around.
You're, yeah, and then forward is now backwards.
Yep, that's weird.
From my point of view, your character disappears, the chair swivels, and your character pops up again.
Yeah, he disappeared when I did it. Yeah, in my view too.
My assumption is they didn't want to go through the effort of animating him trying to squeeze his legs past all the consoles and stuff. So they're like, we'll just make it vanish.
Just make it vanish. That's really cool.
All right, there is a jump seat in this, but I can't use it. I'm disappointed.
No, there we go. Oh, wee! Hey, it spins you around and the wheels move and everything. That was really cool.
I was in one of these for one of the missions. I thought, hey, this is neat. I accidentally hit the button to swivel the seater, and I'm like, whoa, what's happening?
I'm gonna load the log forks into one of those pickups so we can take it back, and then I'll take the bucket back with me. Did you?
Or you could just put it back in one of these pickups.
Let me. I gotta trade. I gotta sell this guy. Are you able to sell him, Creatus, or no? Oh, you did. Okay, good. Ding.
Got 17 grand.
There you go. And oh yeah, yep. You like that? It's nice inside.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
Cushy.
very detailed.
Still has a new tractor smell on the inside.
Yeah, load this into the old pickup, the old beater. I actually love this pickup. I don't like the way it handles though. The other one handles better, but
this pickup has 4 seats. I'm really disappointed I can't get it.
no cab ride, huh?
Yeah, like I can't believe they're putting in these vehicles with all these extra seats.
And you can't drive around with your friends, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the one thing you need in multiplayer, which is kind of what this game is aimed directly at. And nobody can ride along with you.
Right. So our next big thing is going to be the, I guess, I don't know, what should we do next? I mean, whoa, sorry.
Ah!
I'm using my Steam controller. Once again, I'm back to nutso driving. Because sometimes it just, like, sticks and then the tractor goes flying in a direction I don't want it to. I was trying to set my cruise control down so it's not so freaking, like, 40 miles an hour. There we
For
go.
some reason, I'm back on KPH and Euros.
Yeah, I've heard that that's a bug, too, that people keep getting reset back when they come on to servers.
Yep, I had to reset to dollars.
Well, I mean, like, considering what could be wrong, I'm glad it's this little stuff.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
It's simple stuff, right? It's not, like, big issues.
You know, if every time you got in the pickup it turned itself inside out, major problem.
I saw one guy made me laugh. He was like, "Could you believe it? You can actually go into the XML files and change things." I'm like, yeah, that's only been around since like 2009.
At the very beginning.
Right. He's like, I found a massive bug.
That's how I got into my test farm and.
Yep, that's how I do my
made it
test
to where
farm too.
I have $999 billion.
Yep.
Yeah, I like this tractor. We're gonna get along. It's a good color. Though I don't know how many Valtras you'd actually see in the United States, but
Probably none.
None, yeah, pretty much.
Because there's a whole set of New Hollands that does exactly that, and you can put a loader on either end of it.
Right, and they're probably a lot cheaper just because of the import fees and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. New Holland's pretty expensive.
Yeah, compared to deer though, I mean deers are.
Oh, sorry, no, no, I had it backwards. I was thinking deer.
Yeah, deer is like 10 times more expensive than any of those guys. They make good stuff though, but it's so expensive. Even like when I look at the lawnmowers and stuff, I'm always like, ugh. But I get it.
John Deere, you're paying for brand.
Yeah, you are for sure.
But as last I heard, and this might have changed since I had experienced it, they were like pretty good quality vehicles.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
like you
it's
got a brick.
You buy one, and that'd probably be the last John Deere you ever buy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just about to sell it, but I still have the 3020 that my grandfather bought, fresh off the factory floor, back when it was made brand new. And if I were to put some time into it to clean out the fuel system, I could start it right up and it would work fine.
Right. Are we going to start? You want to put the front loader items over here again? I don't know what happened to my forks.
They're over here.
Okay.
I just put them down.
Yeah, let's put them on we can put them on this little platform over here. Should I buy? I mean, we have $36,000. Do you want to buy a shop and see what the customization options are, or is it not worthwhile? Do you think?
Oh, I started playing with that on the test game, and what it does is it gives a massive discount to upgrades.
Okay.
Ooh.
So whenever, like, next time we start buying equipment that can come with upgrades, what we need to do is just buy the equipment as
Stock.
cheap as we can make it,
Okay.
and then bring it back and then pay like about a quarter of what we originally would have.
Now here's a question.
So the answer is yes.
Let's say I want to switch to narrow tires from wide tires, and once I've done it once, do I get to keep it, or do I have to keep paying for it every time I switch?
I think you have to keep paying for it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because I
But
was playing.
with the shop, whereas you would, like, say it's $1,000 at the main shop, it'd be about 200 at the personal shop.
Okay.
I was playing around with the pickup, the one they give you in the standard game, and customizations on that. And yeah, they nail you one way or another if you change things.
But it's way cheaper at the shop.
Yeah. So you think it's worthwhile to have one, or no?
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
You'll put it right next to our.
How about, do you think now it's worthwhile, though, or do you think it's better to wait a little while till we...
Well, I mean, we're not doing too much customization right now. We're not
Right.
too much into everything, so not right now. But I did figure out where it fits very nicely. Is
Oh, like
right.
where on the farm it fits nicely?
Yeah, it fits perfect right where I'm sitting. If you put the back end against that curb,
Oh, yeah.
it is exactly as wide as the middle.
Oh, that's cool.
Of this little island.
Cool.
And so I just stuck it right there, and I was like, perfect, it works. And then with it right here, you bring all the equipment, you just drive it right in front of it, hop out, customize it, and then drive away.
Okay.
Nifty.
We're going to have to save some money. We're probably going to have about a $10,000 repair bill tonight. This,
Now,
oh, go ahead.
I also there's a mod for like the seed and feed towers, if you will.
Yeah, I saw those.
So instead of getting the bags, now it says you pay a little bit more for having the stations rather than the bags. I don't know how much. I didn't actually try it out.
I like having the bags. I kind of like that system. Okay, so what we have here. Now I told you about Jared. I kind of introduced you to the oil seed radishes and the whole thing. So this is our first stage right here. We have these Kavernlands are loaded with oilseed radish, and so we're just using these specifically for planting that. These are our first stage fertilizers, and obviously the cultivators.
And then plow it under with that.
Yep, and then you're going to come over here and use the Great Plains. They have fertilizer in them, so you get your second stage from these, and then the third stage is here with the weeders. So,
Awesome.
Yep. So we're all set. I'm going to actually speed up time here. We can get moving towards the.
You actually don't have to put fertilizer on the oil seed.
Right.
you don't.
Right. Exactly.
The whole purpose of the oil seed is just
to make
so it's
fertilizer.
there. Yeah.
And as soon as it pops up, you can plow it into the ground.
Hang on, guys. I have to. I sped up time. Maybe I should wait. The kids they need to be spoken to because they're not going to bed. So I'll be right back. Hopefully we won't bypass
There
it.
we go. That way I have an excess of poo that I can just sell.
A what?
Oh, we're talking about the greenhouses.
This I'm surprised these aren't sprouting yet. We planted these.
It's a one cycle growth.
What is? No, we've already done the
radish.
radishes. This is canola,
Oh, okay.
but it's not coming up.
Not yet.
It'll pop here in a bit.
I'll take a look.
I always do the weeder after it pops the first time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do
That's the only time
it
it
first
works.
stage only, I think, is how you're supposed to do it. If you do it after that, you can damage the crops. Supposedly. Yeah, it says canola. And it's growing.
There it is.
Boop.
Okay, hang on. So slow down time. Whoops.
Not unless you can alter time, speed up the harvest, or teleport me off this rock.
Right. Wait, what's that from?
Oh, come
Star
on.
Wars. Sorry, it took me a minute. It's been a while, man. All right. There goes Jared and Creatus to work with the weeders. And I'll just watch. Wait, I want to see this process. I'm going to try to run up there. Ooh, that thing's big.
It is. It folds out nicely.
12 meters. The one that can plant the oil seed or whatever it is, oil radishes. It's only 9.
Oh, and you can tell it's fertilizing. It changes color.
Yep.
It's a little hard to see, though, but...
It is a little hard to see, especially at nighttime. But I play third person when I'm doing this, so I can keep track of where my
Yeah, you'd have to play from above.
edges are.
I'm going to grab...
Hey, if I could drive my car in real life in third person, I would.
Right. You'd probably get to work a lot faster, huh?
Oops.
I'm going to hop over there.
Unpack.
It will park a lot easier too.
The only thing that makes doing
Oh, you can see the line
from
now. I can see it now from above.
yeah, but what makes it hard to do stuff in this game from inside the cab is in real life you have depth perception.
Right, yeah.
And you can move your head around.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's you can figure out like where your cutter head is and all that stuff just by going, okay, the plant is about that far, so I need to make sure I'm always over here. But in the game, you don't get that, and so you have no idea where any of your stuff is.
Right.
Well, I think that's one reason they wanted to try to put in that that head tracking system.
Oh, to kind of help
Now,
that a little bit.
I don't have a webcam on my computer, so I can't do that. I think it just uses a webcam. I'm not sure.
It can, well, they're hoping that you're using IR tracker, which is a much better device.
That's it.
Yeah, and it really does. I tried the head tracking thing for the regular one, and it's like, it almost made me car sick. Like it jumped around so much, it was really hard to stay focused.
The slightest movement of your head, and you'd be looking in a completely different
Yeah,
direction.
it's like it's like whoa, 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 whoa.
And so you're
Well-
constantly moving your head back against that turn, but it overcompensates, and then you have to go back, and so you're just constantly shaking your head and watching the screen shake.
Right.
And then
Well, and it was moving you when I'd hold totally still. It would keep moving. I'm like, what? Stop it.
They were saying you're supposed to be able to adjust the gain on it, if you will. So you can turn it
Yeah.
down so that just a lot of movement produces a little bit of action in the game.
Right. You have to really work on it because it was like crazy. I mean, it was making me car sick. I tried it for the truck simulator, and I was like, whoa. Bleh. Looks like I missed a spot here.
Yep. Oh well. I've got a strip of those trees down one side of my field because I wanted to see what it was like, and then after I realized what I did, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, now you have to get the $400,000 harvester to pull it out.
Yeah, 325 plus like a $25,000 header. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'll rent that once and
Right.
that'll be it.
of the poplars,
Yeah, that's it.
what, you cut them down with the regular harvester, or are you talking about using the ponds?
No, you have for the poplars. They come up as sort of like bushes, and you have to use it's a New Holland harvester with a special head on it.
It's one of the four.
special
You use the New Holland Forge harvester, the FR 380 or 380 FR or whatever it's called, and it has a poplar header,
Yep.
and it chops it
And
into wood chips.
Yep, it turns it into wood chips.
Well, I mean, if we ever get, in a pinch for cash, there is a placeable we can buy where you just, shove wood into it, and it immediately sells it for wood chips.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
Which way are you going, Kyle?
Huh?
That way.
I see you racing across the top there, Jared.
Hey, I'm at the bottom of the
Or at the
field.
bottom,
Kyle's
I
at
mean.
the top.
Sorry, I'm a guitar player. Everything's reversed. Top is bottom, bottom is top, high is low, low is high. Yeah, those work pretty fast too. That's nice.
Yep.
It's pretty much the same thing as
Well,
fertilizing.
11, 12 kilometers an hour. That's regular fertilizing
Yeah.
speed.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is
Free.
Yeah.
Once you buy it.
There's no consumable in it.
once you pay. Now, one of them, the other one, the more expensive one, had consumables in it.
Yeah, that's the thing I saw. It's
What's up, Brian?
It plants grass and that
Yeah.
oilseed stuff.
Ah.
So how does that work? Like, I mean,
Well, you don't do it like it won't run if you've already got a crop down. It won't put that seed down,
okay.
and it'll just function as a regular weeder. But if the field is empty, you can tell it to. You can turn it on and put down.
Oh,
seed.
okay.
So it weeds and seeds in one pass, but it still only counts for one phase of fertilizer.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's only one tool that does two jobs. So if you got two of those,
Oh.
you could get rid of this and those
The
single
cedars,
cedars
and
you have.
it's much wider.
Well,
It is a little bit wider, I
It's
think.
9 meters for the one that can do the planting.
How wide are those?
12
12.
Okay, so these
Yeah.
are wider.
considerably.
But then again, you're still compressing 2 jobs into one machine.
Right.
Basically, I think it just comes down to storage space.
Yeah.
Like these things, in terms of square meters per hour, if you will, these things are faster.
Yeah, except for when you factor in that how long it takes to plant the oilseed radish with my little dinky Vaderstat seeders. It took, I think it took B-Dog and I an hour and a half to do all 3 fields. Like
Well,
at least
there's
40
that.
minutes. What's up, Ryan?
Oops.
Oh, that's cool. No Man's Sky got updated. Hey. Too little, too late.
I can't see my edge.
It's too late for them. They just
Yeah.
need to apologize and just say, "Hey, we're giving up."
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
Well, I hope they keep working on it, though. I mean, it has potential. It's not a bad game. Have you played it yet? It's just kind of cartoony. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It's like Bugs Bunny in outer space. I don't know. I felt like they kind of missed the...
Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
Yeah, I mean, the space creatures and stuff are really goofy looking. I'm like, what are these goofy creatures?
I saw in one video, like, every time this guy broke up a rock, all these little creatures would run over and eat all the little, like, remaining gubbins.
Oh, that's funny.
And he was having a hard time because he would get the majority of it, and he'd try to get, like, all of it. And he'd shoot it, and it'd break, and he'd get what he could out of it, and all of a sudden these little things would run over and just eat it all up.
Right.
And so he was, like, trying to sprint faster than these things could fly to get enough plutonium to take off again.
I'm sorry, Arthur. I can't tell where I've
I think you're done.
started and stopped.
It's showing that that's pretty much 100% done. So you can head over to the next one. That field's pretty much finished.
Is it?
Yep. There's only one tiny little spot, like, to your left, straight ahead and left a little bit. If you keep going straight, I'll tell you when to start turning left now. Now go straight. I'm sorry, no, like the heading that you were on, left again. Now straight. Yeah, like a 45 across.
Take a left 3 times.
Yeah. Or turn right. There you no, and it still shows it, so that's weird. It didn't get it. Whatever. Next, go on to the next field.
It'll probably update in a minute.
Yeah, it's
We're doing a lot here, so there's a lot of map updates going on.
you guys are my hard workers.
I demand a
sorry,
raise.
From 0 to 0.
Arthur's supervising.
Yeah, that's right. Work, slaves. All right. So what do we need to do next? I guess just wait, huh?
Yep, wait for the next cycle.
I like how you can buy silo upgrades.
Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff.
So you just add another silo, and that's happening on
You
all
can
the farms
buy-
around here.
Oh, in real
You
life
can
they're
buy
doing it.
as many of the silo upgrades as you want.
Oh, that's
On, my
cool.
t- on the test farm, I bought 130 of them.
Wow.
Just cause you could.
Just to see if I could.
I'm gonna
I
put
just
this.
kept putting them down until like you can only place them down within a certain distance. You know, like you can
all
only
the
be
other
so
ones.
far away from the main one. You know, from your original silo.
Oh,
Okay.
And so, you know, but you can fill up the entire space, you know, except for like, you know, needing a little path to get to unload.
That's funny.
But you can fill up the entire area with silos.
That's hilarious.
And so at Sosnovka, where the silo's like ginormous, and so the bubble around it is really, really big.
Oh.
And so I was able to shoehorn 130 of them in there.
That's funny.
Can you put them anywhere though, or do they have to be by the silo?
They have to be within a certain distance of the silo. But
Oh, that's the bubble you're talking about. Okay, so it has
Yeah.
to be within the quote-unquote bubble. I really like
Yeah.
this Valtra. I'm excited about this. It's a good-looking tractor. I can't wait to actually use it. Oh! My fan just took...
Timber!
Yeah, my fan just took a nosedive off my desk for no apparent reason. I'm going to check that out. I'll be back.